So, okay, it happened. We actually have some new kind of Tokon news. It was either put up by accident, it was the Steam page on accident, someone messed up, and now all the news is out. Okay. For more than 8 months since Tokon Fighting Souls was revealed. Yeah, but we haven't gotten anything, and we certainly haven't. It's been a long time. We've had no actual brand new information except the X-Men stage. So this is the quote that was on there. We apparently have the amount of characters that are going to be available at launch. Choose from an expanding roster of 20 iconic Marvel characters at launch, each rendered in a bold new anime-inspired art style, members of their own unique teams of equally impressive heroes and villains, and this was apparently what the Steam page was updated to. This is now confirmation that PC users will need to have a PlayStation account in order to play Tokon Online. There will also be a single-player episode mode to delve deeper into the cast members. That doesn't sound like a big overarching story mode. Yeah, of course it's gonna have like single player content, we know that. That sounds like Dragon Ball FighterZ. That very much sounds close to what the single player content of Dragon Ball FighterZ was like. I don't think it's gonna have a legit like MVCI story mode, like a bad story mode or some shit like that. I don't know. Another detail included on the Steam page now is confirmation that the PC users will need to have a PlayStation account to play Tokon Online. That makes sense. This is all likely about to be updated in the next couple of days. So let's talk about it. PSN account region lock. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. This is the way Sony operates with Sony PlayStation multiplayer PC games. You just need to have account locks between this stuff. You almost have to accept that with the territory. You know, Sony forces it. There's no way around it, dude. It was bad. I think they're going to try to definitely avoid that. It's a fighting game, dude. This isn't going to be as big as Helldivers, bro. So 20 characters. I'm really curious on 20 characters. Max Dude Marvel Tokon. So this is me laughing in people's faces when the game was first announced that folks thought it was going to have 35 characters at launch. This makes me audibly laugh out loud. Yes, I feel the same way. If you guys think Fantastic Four is going to be in the game and they're not in the game, you owe me 50 gift subs each. That's that. I'm still behind that. I didn't forget. If y'all think the entirety of the people said it with their whole chest, okay? People were pissed off at me. They're all gonna be in it. It's a 4v4 fighting game, you dumb shit. 24-25 is just about right. I think 30 is ideal, but anything— Wow, I was a dumb bitch. Anything above that, dude, you're gonna have to wait for multiple DLC seasons. Wow, even I was a dumb bitch. I think as time has gone on and there's been so little revealed about the game as that time has passed, and based on the experience of us playing the game, it ain't really a tag game. Like, unless that's changing, but based on the way we've seen how people play it and the way it operates, I don't think 20 is that bad. I think if we're talking about a game where you don't have to utilize all 4 of your characters really that much, then yeah, I think 20 is pretty good. Even if it was a 3v3, that's like, yeah, that's okay. The issue is when we were making those bets back then and talking about this stuff, we didn't know what the game was actually going to be like. We had impressions, but like not enough time. You can very much hyper-focus one character with their assists. The game does not ask you to learn 2 characters, much less 3 characters, much less also 4 characters. It pretty much is asking you need to learn 1. Based on that impression and the better understanding we have of the game, yeah, I think 20 is fine. Here's the crazy part, dude. This roster was criticized for being too small. 38 character roster for a 3v3 fighter was criticized 15 years ago. This roster was the most criticized for its size and or content inclusion. 30 characters. They still launched with 30 bitch-ass characters, dude. Dragon Ball FighterZ, a 3v3 fighting game when it came out. Yeah, 21 plus 3 unlocks. Because Android 21 was an unlock and the blues were unlocks. And boy howdy, you really felt it here. This criticism only applies if Tokon was a true team game. It almost like, I want it to be a true team game. I legit do. If it is not a game that fully is going to be utilizing 4 characters that you actually need to use every single match, you don't, then yeah, I think a 20 character roster is fine. Look at it critically from the perspective of it being a true 4v4 game where they want us to be switching between characters all the time, which is what I want. I want it to be an actual real legit tag fighter. Like, incentivized tag fighter, dude. It will be very hard to get a mixture of like people playing 4 completely unique characters versus 4 other completely unique characters, because some assist crossoverage or some shit is definitely going to exist in there in some way. Some characters it's going to be easier to use than others. What are casuals into? What is the #1 appeal towards like an actual casual audience towards games? Is characters. Is my character in it? can I make cool teams of characters. It's always characters, dude. More than anything, I just want Marvel Tokon to hit for me personally, gameplay-wise, because unfortunately, very little of the game hits for me on a personal gameplay level. I can see why people like it and can jump into it and can have a lot of fun with it, but in every single version that I have played, it seemed like it could change. It never changed enough to like actually have a substantial effect that, damn, the game's way better now. That unfortunately didn't happen between the betas. So I'm very curious with the trailer that could be happening at the State of Play in a few days. Very curious, because it's the first we're seeing any actual new characters in the game since June of last year.